everyone, it's Val, and welcome back to Skyrim Zahjira's Travels.
Did you remember to turn voice off?
No, thank you, I didn't want voice off. What happened? Dang it. Alright. Apparently I somehow managed to press the letter V and have it... Oh yeah, because I was typing something, that's why. Never mind. Let's just make sure it's still listening to me once we get into the game. It somehow turned the music back on, I'm not sure how. Alright, let's voice activation, so fun. This is out of character. Make me a kangaroo.
I'm a kangaroo.
Alright, that should have reset it if it was in an odd state. My PC is haunted. Yeah! Yes, it is. It's a strange thing. Only happens when I play Skyrim, though. So technically, it's my Skyrim game on my PC that's haunted. Alright, so, Bookie, you had made a comment that Zahjira will respond to, and I can still see it on the chat, so we're good there. Alrighty. Bookie, yes, Khajiit can see in the dark, and so can other Khajiit, yes. Not, total pitch black, but Khajiit can see pretty good in dimmer light. Of course, that does tend to blind us if we look into a directly into a bright light. But Khajiit overall likes it. It has come into handy many times. And she thinks they've already accidentally attracted the attention of everybody that was down here. So now we can just look around. Well, Muse, that makes Khajiit feel a little nervous. The ghosts of Nirn are ever present. Ghosts. Well, I guess technically you guys are ghosts, but you're not here. So I guess a ghost is somebody who's stuck on the mortal plane, as opposed to somebody who's already gone to the next. Khajiit's never really thought about that before. Dance in the fire. Khajiit thinks she's already seen this book, but she'll take this one just in case. This poor soul here died reading it. Shot by a Falmer, probably. Or perhaps the book was so bad he died of boredom. Aha! That was terrible. Okay, so we got a door here. Ooh, that looks like it's about to collapse. Thanks for walking on the area Khajiit hasn't been yet, just in case there was any traps there, you could have set them off for Khajiit. That's lovely. So it looks like somebody would stand here and say things. Hi, I'm Zahjira. Oh, Simu's ancestor ghosts. A Dunmer tradition. Ah, Khajiit is vaguely familiar with that kind of thing. Alright, so this is where we all came in, yes? Yes? No? No, there's no bodies. No, this isn't where we came in. Okay, so we got two doors we need to check out. There's that one. Right, then there's one over that way. So the door we came in was over here. Alright, so we'll look this door first. Whoa. Like I said, because she can get blinded by the light. Look through this door first, and then we'll go back and look at the other door and see which one seems the most promising. Okay, so this leads to the courtyard. And if Khajiit is orientated correctly, yes, there is the ball. Okay, so where does the other one go? blinded by the light again. The other side. Then there's this one. This one also leads to the courtyard, except a little higher up, perhaps. Alright. Well, Khajiit guesses we'll explore the courtyard then. Although she hadn't planned to do so yet. She wasn't finished going around the edge. Okay, so is this the one we came out on the other side? Yes, she thinks so. Okay, so that goes back that way. Ooh, doo 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 doo. Alright, Khajiit fell off. Like he did. That edge is a little slippier than it looks. Alright. There. Now, where are the boys? Thank you. You should have used a spell on it.
I always felt a great deal of guilt running from Nightcaller Temple and leaving my friends to die. I'll never forgive myself for that.
Yes, Khajiit understands. Where is it? Well, Khajiit hears a bug, but she is not seeing it. The death throes of the one we just killed? Must be. Alright, this is where we are going when we were so rudely interrupted. Ah! Well, Khajiit has no idea what that did. But if we find a door open somewhere that wasn't previously, then that's what it'll be for. Khajiit's not sure what's... Her eyes are fine. It doesn't look like it's supposed to be underwater. It's not all wavy or watery looking. There's a lot of mist around, yes. Perhaps it's your perception of... Well, Zahjira's... You think that opened the door under Khajiit. Oh, okay. Well. And there's one there. She might as well open all the doors. Khajiit keeps hearing bugs. And it's even louder over here. those, if they're bugs, they're really high up. They look more like people far away. Like up on that platform, for example. That's very tall. But she doesn't see any bugs close by. Ah, was it one of these gates that opened? Possibly. Although Khajiit doesn't see where the gate went to if it did. Alright, is this the... That's the same place. Khajiit recognizes that door. In here. Right, so the switch... Yeah, it might have been for that gate there. And this is... the hall again. That one has never been shut, so she's not sure. She might have to go back to that lever and look around. She's not sure that she's seeing what it opened. And this comes up here and goes, well, basically nowhere. There goes Khajiit's spell. She should refresh that. Alright. Okay, is that where Khajiit came in? Across there and then we went down into there? That kind of makes sense. That she thinks there's bugs very close under the ground here. She's hearing far too many wings for it to be just her imagination. Alright, well. Let's see, where was that lever we pushed? It was over here. So if it was a lever to a gate, the gate would be down here somewhere. That's the only gate that's nearby. But she doesn't see where the gate went. There's no place to go down. There's not on the sides. It didn't go up. So what was it for? Khajiit go down here. Is there a door down here? No. Khajiit is tempted to go up there and shut it again. Hit the lever again and see what it opened. Ah, and you just suggested that Khajiit do that. Well, there you go. Let's go this way. No, she does not hear anything, and she didn't see anything either. She was watching the gate. So it seems like whatever it does, it's nothing close by. Alright, well, she'll do it so that it's still sat like an odd number. How strange. You think the gate looked like it closed and Khajiit just didn't see it. Alright, fine, she'll go look. She will turn it and then jump down. Well, maybe she won't jump down that way. Because if she does and the door is closed, she won't get... No, it's not shut. It's not shut. There. Poor fella, she's like, what is she doing? Back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. No, no, she hasn't seen anything change. Okay, she thinks she's still done it an odd number of times, but she's actually not quite sure now. But she thinks she has. If anybody was counting, let Khajiit know if she's wrong. Ah, she can hear them. Alright. Well... Khajiit doesn't know if there's anything else we can do here. She thinks that we came in... Oh, there's a door there, but it's kind of buried. Khajiit doesn't think it would open. No, there's no way. You think the bugs I'm hearing are actually my friend's magic shields? Oh. That could be. Khajiit never thought about that. Khajiit doesn't remember you having... Oh, it's that new spell she has on. Yes, yes. When she put on the aura spell. If she goes further away, it will probably go off them. It goes much farther now. It's on all three. And Karjo is not a magic user as far as Khajiit is aware. So, she bets if she took off the aura, that would go away. It was restoration. She can't remember which one she had on. That one. Oop, wrong thing. What? Yes, now it's gone. That's the wrong one. And now they have it back. And if it's gone... Khajiit still hears bugs. So it's not the shields, although the shields were new from the spell. But she is hearing bugs. Maybe... Oh!
I always felt a great deal of guilt running from Nightcaller Temple and leaving my friends to die.
Maybe
I'll
it's
never forgive
that.
myself for that.
Maybe it's that making the noise. That would kind of make sense. No, 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 that's not the right type. There we go. Indeed, more mysteries. What is that, Khajiit wonders? Are there sewers? Yes, that's kind of how we got here in the first place. At least what Khajiit thinks were sewers. Yeah, Khajiit's starting to think it is the light. Alright, let's look at the map and see if our magic map has revealed any doors that Khajiit missed. No, there's just the debate hall doors. Alright, well... Okay, so on the map, how did we end up here? We went in here, we ended up here, but we haven't explored to the northeast. And there's a little bit over here too we haven't really looked at. So we might go back around this way and then wrap around here so that we've covered pretty much... Once we get over to this corner, then we'll have looked at the entire area. Well, Khajiit hopes that we find the Elder Scroll that we're looking for because, well, we're running out of places to look. Okay, Khajiit hasn't actually gone over here, it looks like. Oh no, she remembers this door. She thought she went here. Maybe not. And then we need to wrap around. Okay, well, we're not going to wrap through that. She thinks we went underneath this, but okay, well, go around the outside. So the voices that she heard before must have been those servants or slaves of the Falmers. If you seem to... Trinity seems to question whether they're slaves or not, because she just doesn't know. All she knows is that there are people who have been enslaved in various places at various times, and that's not that, you know, Khajiit's an authority or anything, but that's why she thought that they were slaves, because the Falmer doesn't really strike Khajiit as a race that would be friends with anybody. Certainly they've not shown any inclinations of friendship towards Khajiit. Where is Khajiit? Okay, so we haven't gone that way. This part we haven't been into, so we will go this way. Have we been to the upper platforms where I sense beings? No, not yet. We haven't found the way up yet. Otherwise, Khajiit would have already been there. These mushrooms, they really make Khajiit think of something you would find underwater. Except for the fact they're all glowy. Just the way they move back and forth in the... Well, there's not really a wind, but... Orander's really got to look after that cough. You're not sick, are you, Orander? Khajiit, if she doesn't have cure poisons on her, she's sure she could find some. Okay, Khajiit does not see... She was hoping to see a lever, so she could try her telekinesis spell, but there doesn't seem to be a lever. Alright, this is all places Khajiit has been before. The lever in the center, yeah, it looks like one of those elevator lift thingies that Khajiit has seen before with the Dwemmers, so... I mean, it wouldn't hurt to try to do it, because all it would do is make the thingy move. Khajiit is willing to give it a go. Khajiit can't. It's too far away, Khajiit thinks. Which is a shame.
I always felt a great deal of guilt running from Nightcaller Temple and leaving my friends to die. I'll never forgive myself for that.
Alright, so let's look at the map. Well, Khajiit has glanced at the walls and she really hasn't seen anything. Okay, so that's... Right, so... Basically... This went to that puzzling room that didn't go anywhere. It looks like it ought to. It's got certainly a grand enough entrance, but it doesn't go anywhere, so... This is the one Khajiit was looking around at the walls and seeing if she could figure out a way. Let's look at it again. See if anything has changed. Nope. Wait a minute. Khajiit hears what she thinks are bugs again. She thought that didn't stop when she turned off... Oh, maybe it's a different spell. Maybe one of you has something going... Okay. Well, it's you lot now. Khajiit's okay. This is the largest cave system you've ever seen. Yes, it is for Khajiit too, Trinity. She still doesn't feel comfortable just sort of walking around without sneaking. But yeah, if there is a lever out here, it's well disguised. There could have been them and the orb. That's true. Perhaps the orb was making its own noise. There is that. It could be two noise sources, and Khajiit just didn't notice in her testing. Alright, well, where else can Khajiit go? Let's go around this way, Khajiit figures. She didn't think she was finished going around it. The, place here. But perhaps she had. She might have to study the map for a little bit. Did she go through that door over there? What is that door? Yes. There is a section on the map that isn't filled in though, so maybe over here. The boys are probably under their breath swearing at Khajiit because she's going into all these odd places that they have great difficulty in following her. She's sorry about that, but... No, this just takes us back to here. Ah, there is that section there. Which is this way. She can't help but think there's something that she has missed. She knows she... Ah, there is! That's why she kept feeling like there was a place that was missed. There is! It's right over there. Okay. So Khajiit is not entirely going crazy. Let's wait for the boys to catch up. And there they are. Can I interact with the head thing? I'm not sure which one you mean, but so far she hasn't found a head she could interact with, but you might have to direct Khajiit to where that head was if this doesn't pan out. Yes, and Khajiit are excellent at jumping. And Khajiit thinks she is slightly more limber than Karjo or Quadojo, partially because she's not wearing heavy armor, but she thinks she's also slightly more agile than them by nature because, well, the female felines are lighter and, well, we tend to jump higher. You're saying hello to someone named Mighty? Khajiit did not hear that voice, so... Alright. Is everybody here? Did everybody make it upstairs? Almost? Where's Karsho? Alright, we might have to wait a moment for Karsho to catch up with us. And I would rather do it before we go too far. Alright, if he isn't behind me by the time we get here, then he is somewhere else, so we have to wait. Alright, you've caught up. Excellent. She won't ask what you were doing. It's probably of a private nature. Okay. Ah! Khajiit apologizes, Mighty. Khajiit did... She was probably too busy talking at the time and she didn't realize you'd spoken. Please forgive her. Hello and welcome to Khajiit's Madness. And Khajiit hears a new voice as well, a second new voice. Hello. She does not sure what your name is. She will call you Spirit if that's alright. Her journey is, well, it's proceeding. It's had its bumps and bruises, as it were, but we are finding things and hopefully acquitting ourselves well. We are certainly trying. And Khajiit... Is that? That is that door there. Okay. Where is Khajiit? Did she not cross this? Apparently we didn't go around here because that is still there. Okay, this is a place Khajiit apparently has not been. Alright, so it looks like the chat thing is not working properly. Alright, let me try to reconnect it. It looks like it is not echoing beam to YouTube. I'm just going to test here. I'm going to try it in Twitch. Okay, so it's coming from Twitch. Well, that worked. Andy, could you say something again? Because it might be working with me because I'm the broadcaster. Okay, did you see that one, Trinity? Andy just said something. Okay. Well, that's odd. It might have... Maybe a server had a hiccup or something. I don't know. As long as it's working. What Andy said earlier was Spirit from Aetherius. Hello, kitten. I trust your journey goes well. Alright. And just out of curiosity, what are my numbers showing? Hey, there's a person showing up on YouTube. Woohoo! Ah, so it is actually updating without me having to slap it around. That's good. And YouTube actually admitted somebody's watching over there. That's also good. But, yeah, if the messages are coming through now, then the only thing I could have tried is not going to help any because, you know, I was just going to reset it. Okay. Your Kindle had died. Oh no! Welcome back, Space Knee. Alright, we are just taking a short technical break as we try to solve an issue which seems to be fixed. Tentatively is fixed. Alright. Alrighty, back to the game. Khajiit is all... Yes, that's a good idea. Okay, so this just wraps around. Hello. Well, we went up. It didn't seem to help us very much. You like the site, do you, Bookie? It does have its charm, doesn't it? Khajiit was very struck when she first came to this place. Very odd place. Okay, so this didn't quite lead where she thought. So she still thinks she must be missing something, because see that platform up there? That's the one that Khajiit has to find her way to. It's the only place she apparently hasn't been. Although she remembers those, but she didn't go close to those. So there's something still this way. Over here. There's something over this way to investigate, Khajiit thinks. So she's not going to jump off here, and she did see her spells bite the dust. So she needs to refresh 2 of them. So we are going to go over and down and that way. Yes. Which full arc are you talking about, Trinity? Alright, so that was the thing up there. We walked across, found that it didn't really take us anywhere. And then we need to go back here. And that... So is that this area that Khajiit needs to look at? Oh, there comes the boys. Well, Khajiit definitely didn't go over here. Alright. Okay, yep, Khajiit has definitely not been in this section. Alright, let's start over here. Make sure we cover everything and make our way that way. Okay, she doesn't remember this part either, so there's that stuff over there and Khajiit is falling down. Oh good, they both have something. You lived in Morrowind in the beginning of the Third Era. It was a little while ago. Seeing as this is the Fourth Era. Okay, yes. There is a big area around here. Alright, because she doesn't know where to go first. She's gonna go this way first. She hears a Nern route. Oh, and she's got her... Yeah, dang it, she's all wet now. Put on her water walking boots so she doesn't get wet again. No, those are the ones she has on. There we go. Strange. Alright, Khajiit's going to grab this, then go back and get that ore. And they will continue this way and come back over this way after. Again, Khajiit would love to be able to put a marker on this. But she can't. Alright, so to the north, basically. She needs to go back to the north. Yeah, the ore. Yes, that's what Khajiit is going back for, is the ore. The glowing on the wall. That is... it's the geodes that she's never found anywhere but here.
I always felt a great deal of guilt running from Nightcaller Temple and leaving my friends to die. I'll never forgive myself for that.
Well, it does kind of look like writing a little bit. So, Khajiit could see how in a passing glance one could make that mistake. Alright, let her have a look and make sure she did not pick up her, those black... Oh no, she does have one. Okay, Erander?
Mara, protect us both. Running out of room, eh? I'll be glad to help.
Excellent. If you could hang on to that for me, that would be lovely.
I'm ready. Let's continue.
Excellent. Where's Karjo? Is he doing something private again? She hears another Nern route. We haven't been this way either. Alright, let's look around here and then go south again, she guesses? Or north? Ah, she's getting so confused as to where she's been. The rope one's name is Erander. That's not his original name. He did have another name, but that he has given that up for his new one. So, depending on your reason for asking, Khajiit really can't tell you what it is now. It's up to him. It's a name he's given up. Alright, so we have a place to go there. Khajiit would like to look around a bit more to see if we reach the end of this. No, no, you haven't. And there's that section over there, too. Okay. There is a lot still to do. Khajiit hates to say to say it, but might have been quicker to do the north and then come south here, because the south is pretty big. Alright, Khajiit is going to go north, and we'll see, because if we could kind of go around and make sure we've seen everything in the area, that would be good. Okay, so that leads back to the center. That goes that way. She's... Whoa, okay. Alrighty, we need to find Karjo. He is lagging too far behind. Good of you to join us. Excellent. Whoa. Okay, that's pretty big. Alright, so Khajiit remembers going across this. Alright. So we did a little bit of a loop, and that's fine. Now we wanted to look to the north to see how far that went. That goes over there to that. Okay. We haven't been this way. Nope. But that does... How odd. Oh, so we went up this way? Oh, it's just so confusing. There's those pipes. There's those pipes Khajiit has seen several times and been confused by. Alright. Alright, let's go over here to those pipes. This... that seems to go towards that big thing over there. Alright. And Khajiit sees a bunch of thingies. Having a scroll of paralysis in emergency sounds like a good idea, Bookie. If you have time to read it before whatever the emergency is overtakes you.
I've done a lot of questionable things in my life. Serving Vermina was a horrible mistake, and I hope Mara will forgive me one day.
Khajiit is pretty sure she will, or at least she is giving you the opportunity to do so, which is wonderful. Alright. Doesn't seem to be anybody at home. Khajiit has been on the other side, it looks like. But apparently she missed a few things. Oh. Khajiit is sorry you died before you could make that trip. Well, the circlet or helmet, 5 septums, I assume has to be a value because a septum is a coin. But she doesn't have the stuff she was going to give him on her anyway, so I'll have to try that sometime later. I seem to remember, I think I might have even written that down, and I just never got around to trying it because it was just like, whatever. Okay. Such a big place. So it looks like the way up is over there. And this is the spider area, which makes sense because that's where we first saw sort of things over here, she thinks. Khajiit does not know how they got around this place. I mean, given that everything looks partially buried, she has to assume there was probably more roads and things than what we can see. No, this is back here. But Khajiit doesn't think she's been to this. No, Khajiit remembers this. Alright, so we need to go back around this way. Yes, back this way. And if the way is up, is there. You sound like Khajiit a bit there. She also wanted to travel the world, and that's how she ended up in Skyrim. She was on a boat, which sank. Where does that go? Has Khajiit been up this? To be honest, Khajiit's getting so turned around she's not sure anymore. Okay, yes, that's... Okay, gotcha. She is turned around. No, Khajiit did not use the wooden railing as scratching posts. She was peacefully asleep on her bunk when it sank. She actually does not know how it sank. All she remembers is going to sleep peacefully nice and dry and warm in the rocking ship, and then she woke up choking underwater in freezing ice water. She has no idea how she ended up there, or what happened to the ship. She was the only survivor. She did not find anybody else as far as she can recall. There we go. Okay. Well, Khajiit doesn't remember seeing bodies that looked like they'd been attacked, so...
Is what you want?
Well... Where are you going?
I will send you into the light.
Quadojo? Quadojo? Where are you going? You're taking this way around. Well, so much for scoping the outside out. Are you done now? Thank you. All right. Come on. She can't find what she's looking for. Alright, you guys will have to come down. Khajiit, hope she didn't... Okay, good, good. Khajiit was just about to say she hopes she hasn't forgotten how far she can jump without harming herself. But she is going to do what she always does and take her time and look around. Despite the boys rushing ahead. Yes, he did find the path up. There, that is right. Oh, there's another one here.
I always felt a great deal of guilt running from Nightcaller Temple and leaving my friends to die. I'll never forgive myself for that.
She's not sure why this place seems to be making him feel so guilty that he has to keep talking about it. But if it makes him feel better, Khajiit will let him talk and not, you know, tell him to quit it. Even if it is getting a bit repetitive. She won't tell him that. Have we been down there? Khajiit doesn't think we've been down there. Oh. She hears Nirnroot. Ah, this is where she hears Nernroot. There, she got it. And she's gonna grab this since she just saw this.
I don't know what persuaded you to assist me when we met in Dawnstar.
Khajiit is glad she helped you too, Arender. Alright. Khajiit still feels like there's still so much to look at. Alright, is that... That is not a place... If that's... Okay, so actually we kind of looped around again, back... Yeah, okay, back... This is... Right, okay, Well, she's gonna look up here. We know that we still have this door to go in, but she really wants to look at the other one first. At least she assumes there's a door over there. Is there anything up here? No, okay. But she supposes this might be a small room, so... If it leads to something bigger, then Khajiit might have to take a rest, but... She's going to hope that it's one of the small rooms that we've been finding. Wait for the boys to catch up. And if she does need to take a nap, she'll have to remember that to the north is the area that we'll still have to look at. And possibly there's some more to the south here too. Okay, we have another door. No, Khajiit does not have a magic spell that tells her where she needs to go. And out of character, I try to avoid using the pointers unless she is totally stuck. She's not totally stuck. There's still places for her to explore down here. Okay, it is more than one room. The heck is that? Decoration, apparently. Okay. Looks like a big helmet. Oh. Well, it looks like this is some kind of common sleeping room. Is there anything of interest in here aside from some shadows that make it hard to see? And a bed that is very hard. Okay, no, Khajiit is not finding anything in here. But it seems very quiet, which actually means this might be a good place for Khajiit to have a nap. Or perhaps not? Dang it. Alright, let's see if Khajiit can get this. She's apparently too far away. Why does it do that? Dang it. No, it just won't work. Fine, this'll work. Alright. Well, you are not functioning. You are malfunctioning. And Khajiit is overly heavy again. She's gonna have to ask her friend's help. And she might as well pick up... Oh. She can't seem to... That one is like welded to the ground. It's been there so long. Well. Carjo.
You are taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
Maybe.
I will shoulder some of your burden.
Wonderful. Khajiit has a few burdens for you. At least until you have enough to carry. Then it's Quadojo's turn. Alright.
We follow then.
Mara, protect us both.
And Khajiit has
Running out of room, eh? I'll be glad to help.
some of those things on her.
I'm ready. Let's continue.
Alright. Oh, your guess is as good as mine, Bookie. No one knows what happened to the dwarves. At least not anyone that Khajiit has met. Or books that she's read. Alright, well this is where Khajiit and her friends came in, so she guesses we'll stay here and get a rest before we continue further. We still have that place to the north that we need to explore, but it seems like a good time to get some sleep. Because Khajiit has been running around so long, her feet are getting a little tired, along with the rest of her. What do you think, fellas? Does this seem like a good place to catch a bit of a nap? Yes, they seem to agree. Awesome. Alright, spirits, Zahjira will see you when she wakes up. Alright guys, it is actually a little bit past time for me to end the stream. I just wanted to... I was, well, hoping to find the main door that we needed to go to, but obviously we should hopefully find it towards the beginning of the next stream. And yes, this place is so big. Well, yeah, it has taken us multiple days because we did... most of yesterday was in it. Mind you, I only streamed for 3 hours. And then all of today has been in it. And I suspect at least probably 1 to 2 episodes tomorrow will be in it as well. It is a very, very huge place. And that's... And that's one of the reasons that I don't have Zahjira just look at her book and say, yes, I need to go to precisely this place. Because even though that information is there, I roleplay it as it doesn't... You know, they might have the place marked on the map, but it doesn't actually tell her exactly where to go. Because from a role-playing point of view, it makes it way too easy to go from point A to point B and miss all the scenery in between, if you know what I mean. And that is not Zahjira's style. She likes to poke in the corners and look around a place, and that's why, like, even when her guys run ahead, she will then backtrack and then look around and make sure she hasn't missed anything, because that's what she likes to do. And that's why she's always got so much crap in her backpack, because she likes to look in all the places and find all the hidden things, and you don't find those if you just use the tools in the game that let you go directly from part A of quest to part B of quest. You miss all the cool stuff in between. So I hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. I know I had a lot of fun, and I think that's going to be it for tonight, and I will see you guys tomorrow, insomnia willing. I did sleep good last night, but we'll see if that happens again tonight or not. Anyway, y'all have a good night, and I will see you later. Bye.